October of last year, I saw my grandpa. It was the first time I'd seen him in right around 2 years. He lives with my uncle, and my uncle brought some papers over to my mom's house for her to help him understand. And I was there because it was a few days after my sister's wedding. And my grandpa stayed in the truck. But I knew that he was out there in my mom's driveway in the truck. So I went out, knocked on his window, woke him up, and his dog is like freaking out, barking at me. And he rolls down the window and he says, "What do you want?" And I say, "I wanted to come say hi to you." "Where's Dave?" That's my uncle. He's inside having Cindy, that's my mom, help him with some things.
Is he coming out soon?
Yeah, I think they're almost done.
Good. Who are you anyway?
I'm Jeremy. Your grandson?
Go in there and tell him to come out. Tell him I want to go home.
So at that point, I kind of walk away. And I don't see him again while I'm there. And then my mom calls me like a week later. And she's like, "So I talked to your grandfather yesterday." And I'm like, "Okay." It's her dad, so they talk a good bit. And important note to this story, when I was younger, they used to call me Pete. I thought it was a girl's name because I have an aunt that everybody calls Pete. Read more about that in my blog post on nicknames, description below. Anyway, sorry, link in the description below. Anyway, my mom says, "Yeah, I talked to your grandpa yesterday. He asked me who that was that talked to him when he was here last week." And I'm like, "Yeah, I went out and talked to him, and he had no idea who I was." And I had already told her the story. And she laughs and she says, "Yeah," he said, "I didn't know you had a son named Jeremy." And I was like, "Yeah, I have a son named Jeremy." And he's like, "I remember Pete, and I remember Brian. Where does he fall in the order?" So it's not that he forgot who I was. He forgot that my real name was Jeremy. And to be fair, he's in his 80s. He's got dementia or something, Alzheimer's, I don't know. I'm no expert at these things, but he's fading fast. So I mean, I'm just happy that he remembers I exist, you know? But thought it was a funny story. I hope you do too. And I hope you appreciate your grandparents, whether they're senile or not senile. Is there a word for that?